On the 7th day after his song, she summoned him again, but this time it was to her bathing chambers. Badarro froze when the maid delivered the message. The queen asked for you now. His first thought was that he must have heard that she would accuse him of some wrong. Still, he went barefoot and trembling, because refusal was not an option. When he entered the chamber, the sound of water reached him, first a gentle splash, a soft ripple. The air was thick with the fragrance of rose oil and sandalwood. Steam curled in the lantern light. Then he saw her. Father Aras stood waist-deep in the carved stone bath, water lapping at her smooth skin. Her hair was loosened, flowing down her shoulders. Droplets clung to her like jewels, rolling down the curve of her breast, over the flat of her belly. She turned at his arrival, and for a moment, Badarro forgot to breathe. "Do not leave," she said, her voice calm, commanding. "My queen," he stammered, his eyes darting to the floor. "It is not proper. If the king sleeps," she cut in, her tone soft but edged. "He does not summon me. He does not look at me. He does not know what it is to see." Her words pierced him, but he clenched his fists and kept his gaze low. "You will stand there," she continued, rising slowly from the bath. Water cascaded down her body, dripping from her breasts, her thighs, her hair. She reached for a cloth, but instead of covering herself fully, she draped it loosely, like a veil that revealed more than it hid. Badarro's chest ached. He fought to keep his eyes averted, but the sight of her seared itself into him. She stepped closer, barefoot on the damp stone, until she was near enough that he could feel the warmth of her skin through the steam. "Badarro," she whispered, his name trembling on her lips like a secret. Her hand lifted, brushing against his arm, light, deliberate. His body flinched at the touch, not from disgust but from terror of how much he wanted more. "My queen." His voice was hoarse, raw. "Please, you must not. I am nothing. I am a slave. If they see me here, if the king knows." Her fingers traced the corded muscle of his arm. "You are not nothing." Badarro's heart hammered in his chest. He wanted God's help him. He wanted to take her face in his hands and taste her lips, to press her wet body against his. Every part of him screamed for it, but he stepped back instead, his fists